Ищешь онлайн-игры, браузерные или полноценные десктопные? Для зрителей нашего канала действует ряд бонусов и привилегий в некоторых из таких игр. Эти бонусы активируются при регистрации по ссылкам, которые вы можете найти под видео. Некоторые из них будут доступны вам сразу, а некоторые откроются через 40-60 минут игры. Кликай, регистрируйся, играй.
That's nice, dear. Give my regards to your father when you return to the farm. Oh, and tell him I'm putting some hard-working slaves up for auction this week if he's interested.
Skykeeper, this is Skeleton 1. What about that monster?
Just waiting for mission command. Gold Squadron, take out Big Baby Huey. Hawk 2.
Enemy on my 6. Wait! I'm practically blind in here. I've got to get rid of this guy. Breaking.
That beast range missiles had some serious shit.
The enemy's too fast, I can't keep up!
We'll pass out some exhaustion before the enemy wears out. Skeleton 3, break! Break! Enemy's lost on, breaking.
Skeleton 3's lost.
They just keep coming. What's their plan? Damn, they're agile. And there's too many of them.
These guys look too easy. Target was not struck. Going to missile evade! Evading!
Phase 2 missile grenade.
Ammunition 0. Missile.
This is Golem 3, Golem 2's hit! Golem 2, what's your status?
Missile.
Shit, Golem 2, do you copy?
This is Golem 2. Instruments still appear to be functioning okay.
Missile away. We won't last long at this rate.
Missile.
Golem 4, stay aware of your surroundings. Bandit on your tail.
really exciting about this story is that we're going to see it from the point of view of a character like Aiden. So we're going to see it from this Imperial point of view.
Sector is clear.
Not clear! Not clear!
All wings! We're coming up on the Star Destroyer, but we need to clear that escort. Let's give him everything we got!
Here are next assignments. They are...
So there will be a point in the near future where there are two curves we're going to cross, and they will become more intelligent than we are. And what if, beyond this point, they will start to feel emotion and start to want rights? How will we react? What will we do about it? And that's a very interesting question, and it's fascinating to me, especially because I think this is going to happen. It's not sci-fi. The question is only, is it going to be 20 years from now, 40 years from now? I don't know. But there will be a point in the near future where this is going to be the case.
Now, David, I know you spent a lot of time on the script. I think it totally shows just in the little pieces that we've been able to see.
How, from a writing perspective, did you go about writing all the different replayabilities? Because based on different choices you make, the game changes over and over and over again. I can't imagine how long that script was and all of like the, you know, option B, option C.
I have the same question.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I'm writing this kind of scripts for nearly 20 years, so I have some experience, but I must confess that Detroit's been by far the most complex script I've ever written. And it took me 2 years, which is quite unusual for me. It's a very long period of time. Final script is about 2,000 pages. It's really huge. Simple is to have a little girl, because suddenly it becomes very interesting. She becomes very vulnerable, and her feet don't touch the ground. He holds it her like this. And there was a cable on set, so he could hold her with one arm.
Oh my God.
So the little girl who shot this was 9 years old, I think, on set, and she enjoyed that a lot because between each take we had to swing her.
Boomer for the first time, you find yourself in the world, you know that this cult has taken over the space. You're kind of trapped behind cult lines, and what you have to do is basically find people out in the world and build this resistance, and it can start with Boomer the dog or any other person that you meet.
I mean, you have to start with the dog.
Of course.
Is there any other option?
Right.
Man's best friend.
Exactly. Well, we were actually in Montana, and we were hunting, and there was it was kind of the end of the day, and it was getting cold. And you author, right? Gone are the days of the linear story. What we want to be able to make it is that you can go in any direction, meet any character, and be able to imbibe in the action bubbles that you want to do. So for sure, it's completely friendly.
Good. Well, he asked a good question then.
That's great.
Go ahead.
What's your next one?
Philippe wants to know, is the wingsuit back?
They're going to get in vehicles, they're going to act like normal people, they're going to get the hell out of there, and then Boomer's going to step in. Now reinforcements have showed up. So now you got to think about, all right, how do I spin that plate a little differently? How do I get it so all those guys that showed up in that cult vehicle, maybe you can send Boomer in and basically try and take some of those guys out?
If you had pulled your parachute in that very short jump, would anything bad happen? Okay. Maybe we'll try it next time. Oh, jeez. Perfect. Except for all the smoke.
Yeah.
We can't see.
Go,
Boomer!
Take him down.
Good old reliable Boomer.
Yep.
It seems like if you name your dog Boomer, you're kind of setting the animal up for a certain type.
Maybe not, but Harvey killed someone very close to me. With or without you, I'm going after him.
Let me show you some of the scenarios in the game. On the right side, you see Leo, who's already in prison. On the left, you see Vincent, who just arrived. Now if you look to the right again, you can see that Leo can be controlled, while Vincent is in a cutscene. Here is another one. Vincent and Leo are now in the laundry room. Your goal is to smuggle sheets using a laundry cart. You can approach the scenario in different ways. Either get the cart with Vincent.
You know, I got a good pack right here. I think it's got your name on it. It's broken. I don't know.
Or with Leo.
Get over here, you idiot! Yeah, but I think those two guys are just about to fight. What the? What? Who's him?
In A Way Out, you will experience something new all the time. Everything you do in the game is unique for that scene. We want you and your friend to be focused and engaged throughout the entire story. But let me tell you, this is just the beginning of what you will be experiencing in A Way Out.
Give me a gun! Get him! Run, run, run! Relax, man, I got this.
In this waking nightmare, where all dreams come true, you searched for control, a way to pull through. When you were in love, you left him in tears, to smother your furies and banish your fears. But in darkness they came, through stormy black seas they raided these shores. Do you still hear his screams? And now that you're home, he's so far away. They've taken his soul. To these gods you cannot pray. They can break you, but not your promise. Even death won't keep you apart. Through his darkness you will find him. In your sword still beats your heart. He fought for love unspoilt. By your darkness within, he fought for your dreams. Now there's no way to win. In the head of his corpse lies the seat of his soul. So we must carry his vessel to bring him back home.
Super high resolution assets, we've recreated the intense feel of one of the greatest driving roads in the world, the Hafit Mountain Pass. But in Forza Motorsport 7, we've reimagined the entire racing experience on all devices. Racing is more immersive and dynamic. Ominous skies roll in as car parts rattle and vibrate. We've made racing more epic and grand. Race through living environments featuring spectacular vistas and massive scale. You can see we've made racing more dynamic and surprising.